What's up, my beautiful peeps? Welcome back to Danae's Kitchen. Thank you all so much for subscribing to my channel. If you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? In today's video, I'm showing you how to make this sorrel fruit cake without food coloring. Stick around and watch this. I'm gonna brew this sorrel to get 2 cups to make the cake, and I had this in the freezer, so I'm just gonna rinse it off and add it to some hot water along with a piece of ginger, the orange peel of a half of an orange, and white sugar. So here I have 2 cups of water boiling. 2 cups of water in the pot. I rinse off the sorrel, so I'm gonna add them to the hot water. Next, I'm gonna add the 2 cinnamon stick, then the orange peel. Then me add half cup of sugar, and then now I'm gonna leave that to boil along with the piece of ginger. I'm gonna leave that for boil. After it boil, I'm gonna leave it for cool. So this is the step. I'm just gonna give this a stir and cover up the pot and let it boil for maybe about an hour or 45 minutes roughly. So here I have my 2 cups of sorrel mixture. It's cool and ready. I'm just adding 2.5 cups of blended fruits to the sorrel liquid, and I'm just gonna mix this a little bit. Some people prefer to blend up the sorrel, make it like I call it sorrel puree, but doing it this way to me is much better. You don't have to strain it or throw away anything. You just boil it and strain it, boil it, let it cool, strain it, and it's much easier. And these fruits, I have a previous video on how to stew your fruits, and that's where I got the 2.5 cups from, and I blend it and add it to the next step. Now I'm gonna add 2 sticks of butter to the mixer, and I'm gonna add a cup of brown sugar, and I'm just gonna mix this until it's fluffy. But in the meantime, I'm gonna move on to another step. I'm just gonna leave this and let the mixer do its job. I'm gonna prepare the dry ingredients, which is 2 cups of flour plus 2 tablespoons. And this sieve right here is so convenient, come in so handy. So I'm not have to use the strainer, even though this have a strainer inside. I'm just gonna wind up the thing at the side to sieve the flour. Next, I'm gonna add the cinnamon powder, the baking powder, the nutmeg, the salt, all of that, and sieve it through. And once that is sieved through, I'm just gonna take my whisk and whisk everything together. I'm gonna crack 6 eggs, 6 large eggs, and I'm gonna remove the eyes from the egg. After that, I'm gonna add some lemon extract. If you have lemon zest or orange zest, you can add half a teaspoon. I didn't have any of those, so I go ahead and add a teaspoon of the lemon extract, which cut down the rawness on the egg. because you don't want your cake to smell raw. So that's what the lemon do. We cut down the scent, the raw scent on the egg. So now that all the eggs are done cracked, I'm gonna just add the lemon extract and whisk everything together, and then I'm gonna gradually add it to the creamed sugar and butter mixture, and then still mix it. Then I'm gonna add that mixture back to the cake mixture, the sorrel mixture. So this is what I do right here. I'm checking on it because I want it to have that creamy look, and I'm just gonna start adding the eggs slowly to the mixer. So this is what it looks like. And even though you're adding the eggs to the butter mixture, it's gonna look like it curdled, but that's okay. Because once you add it to the mixture, everything gonna be mixed out and smooth looking. So here we have it. I'm gonna pour everything in the mixture and just mix this in. And after that, I'm gonna start adding the flour and mix that as well. The best thing to do when you're adding the flour mixture and you're mixing it, mix in one direction. That's the best way. You cut and fold. You don't go the other way. Just cut and fold. Cut and fold for you to have a proper batter. Here I have my cake pan. I dust a little bit of flour in there. That's why the bottom look like that. I'm just going to pour the mixture in there, and I'm going to bake this at 280. You can put less or more. And I have a water bath already in the oven, and it's been preheated right now. So I set a pan underneath with water in the oven so the cake can cook slowly. So water bath at the bottom, cakes on top. I'm just gonna leave this until it's steamed. So this is what it looks like. I know you have cracks on top because I set the temperature too high. That's why I said put it lower than 280, therefore you won't have any cracks. I'm just gonna add some rum on this and then let it cool, and tomorrow I cut it. So this is the next day now. It's fully cooled. I'm gonna slice it so you guys can see inside. And I didn't add any coloring to the mixture. If you can see, it's slight red or pinkish, whatever color you want to call it. If you want it to be red, all you have to do is just add some coloring to it. And this cake was super soft and moist, just the way how I wanted it to be. So guys, thank you all for watching. Let me know if you are gonna try this recipe. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like this video, share this video, so we all can be a family. And thank you again for watching.